everybody. This week, I want to talk about some little things that you can do to stack the odds in your favor when teaching your little one to sleep. These are some kind of easy tips that all involve making the bedroom where they sleep a really nice and comfortable and sleep-inducing place to be. So the hard parts of teaching someone to sleep involve, figuring out the schedule and figuring out how, sometimes to fade yourself as a sleep association when your child's used to sleeping next to them. So I always say if there are a bunch of easy things that you can do to make sleep more likely, let's do them, right? And so fixing the bedroom and making that a place that makes it easy to sleep is one of those things. So, I also wanted to mention, fixing the bedroom is probably not going to solve all of your children's sleep issues. There is a lot more going on with sleep than just a comfortable place to sleep. But as I said, if we can make it easier, why not do it? So first of all, temperature. What is the ideal temperature for sleeping at? There's obviously some individual preference here, but science tells us that the ideal sleeping temperature is somewhere between 65 to 70 degrees, which is pretty cold to some people actually. And I've definitely seen posts where people's monitors tell the temperature and it's, like high 70s. And that very well could be a reason why your little one is having trouble sleeping. So try to keep the bedroom 65 to 70 degrees, no more than 72 degrees at the very highest. And that should help with falling asleep and staying asleep. Also, this one might seem obvious, and this one was not so obvious to me and my husband when our son was little for some reason, or maybe we just thought, we can push past this and get him used to sleeping in the light. But in general, if you have a little one who struggles with sleep and you want them to sleep better, have their bedroom be dark. The reason for this is, again, science. It facilitates the release of natural melatonin in their bodies, which is going to help them fall asleep. So a dark bedroom is going to be helpful. I also have found with a lot of kids that, not being able to see their toys or all the things in their room helps them kind of shut their mind off and fall asleep. So a nightlight is fine for, kids who are 2 or older and are scared of the dark a little bit, if that seems to help them. But keep it a low light, not a bright light. Keep it close to the ground so it's not shining in their face, when they cycle through sleep cycles at night. And in general, keep in mind dark. We have a portable blackout shade with suction cups on my son's bedroom window. The reason why it's portable is because we take it with us when we travel, because that's how important it is to getting him sleep, is that it needs to be dark. A lot of parents, myself included, a long time ago, were like, well, I don't want my kid to be used to sleeping in the dark or sleeping in a cave. And that's completely understandable. We want some flexible sleep. So what I say is, once you have sleep under control, that's when you can start to maybe let a little bit of light in, roll that shade down a little bit and incrementally let some light in and get them used to sleeping in the light. But if you are looking to tackle sleep struggles at the moment, I say, again, stack the odds in your favor and make that room really dark. Next, noise level. Is the room quiet? Do you face a busy street? Does the garbage truck come early in the morning? Do you have siblings who are making noise through the door? I suggest, using a white noise machine. It can also be a positive sleep association. It's something that you can keep on all night. If they wake up slightly in the night, they hear that sound machine, it signals to them it's time to go back to sleep. We have a really cute portable sound machine that, again, we bring with us everywhere. We have another one in his bag. It's really not a hard thing to keep with us, and it definitely makes a big difference in helping him sleep. So not all noise machines are the same. You want it to be undulating white noise, which means that it kind of stays consistent. You don't want it to be like waves where it gets louder and gets quieter, or even like a heartbeat sound. Again, there's like noise and then there's not. You want it to be steady. You want it to be like a white noise or a brown noise or a pink noise. And you want to be able to change the level of it as well. You don't want it to be too loud, but science says that we don't really have to worry too much. Most of the noise machines that are made for little kids are not going to go so loud that they're going to damage their hearing. So let's see. Next, this kind of goes along with the room being dark, but if you're not going to have the room be dark, hide the toys. It's easier to fall asleep if we're not, tempted to get out of bed and play with our toys. So have them put them away at night, or you put them away, or just maybe don't even have as many toys in the room if you're, fortunate enough to have a playroom or something where you can keep the toys. Anything that's distracting or stimulating will make it harder to fall asleep. And then think about the little things as well. Is the bed comfortable? Does the room smell nice? Does it feel stuffy? Could it use a little bit of fan to keep the air moving through it? Just the, how humid is it? Just the little things, does it seem like a place where you would want to sleep if you were sleeping in that room? These little things can make a big difference. I recently noticed that my son was still sleeping on his very hard infant crib mattress. And I was like, he doesn't need that for safety anymore. Maybe we could get him a more padded one that is a little bit more comfy. And I came to this conclusion after he crawled into his cousin's bed when we were on a family visit and looked so comfy just laying in his bed with his hands behind his head. It's like, oh yeah, maybe he doesn't find his bed that comfy. So just the little things, spend some time in there, feel the bed. Does he need a pillow? After age 2 or so, little things that will make it a really comfy place and happy place to sleep. All right, well, thank you for tuning in. Hope some of these tips help in getting you some more sleep, and I will see you next week. Bye.